itself is sort of, I guess, stepping aside from the action over in the Middle East, and I think there's probably some other news out there coming this week. Laura, just keep your eyes open. Okay, um, that's sort of what I think. Okay, I want to get started. We'll get into it. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Has a lot of rain, you know, down here in Ponte Vedra, as well as up on the road to Birmingham. There was a lot of rain. So I don't know about you, but probably glad to see a little rain. Everybody doing good? Everybody feeling pretty good about this week? We should got a good schedule, and I think everybody's going to like it. So let's get started. Welcome to our planning session. We do this Sunday night, sort of lay out our plan for the week. Of course, there's risk involved in trading, and past performance is not indicative of future results. For those that don't know, we got a lot of new people here tonight. I'm Tom Busby, former member of Chicago Mercantile Exchange. I have 3 books: Winning the Day Trading Game, Markets Never Sleep, and Trade to Win. We've got quite what I would call a trend going right now with May and then stack June on top of it. So I don't know about you, I want to keep it going. In my opinion, the market requires a little patience for setups, and I think that patience that we've shown has really produced a lot of good results for everybody. Now, my schedule. Tomorrow I have my train and trade flash meeting. You requested it. I moved things around. So from 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock tomorrow, we have that. 7 p.m. on futures, we have that. Futures first tomorrow night. Tuesday, we got the Academy, 10:45, Connect the Dots. And at 2:30, we have the one ticker playbook at 2:30 on Tuesday. Wednesday, we have the Academy, midweek market update. Thursday, I'm going to do a special on futures Thursday. I'll let you know more about it as we get to it. That'll be the plan, okay? That will be the plan on Thursday. Friday, 3 p.m. wrap up. And I think that, I guess those that have been watching the U.S. Open, they've got a winner now. J.J. Spahn has won. So that tournament is over here at this late hour. I'm sure he's feeling pretty good right now after making that comeback. Goes to show you can get off to a bad start, still come out and win. Plays that way in every sport, doesn't it? Upcoming classes, I have my July the 14th and 15th, futures first. It's sold out. August 4th and 5th, we've got a few spots for that class. Futures class in September, we got a few there. October, we got 2 seats left in that one. October 13th and 14th, we have advanced class, and then one final futures class in December. We're putting a lot of emphasis on our in-house training, and I would say that the reason that we're doing that is because I think people are starting to understand and appreciate the value that futures will do for you in your overall account. And that's one reason this Thursday is a holiday, and I plan on meeting and trading with my futures people. So try to get involved. Sawgrass, we got 28 of 35 seats booked. Go to dtitrader.com/Sawgrass for next year's Sawgrass. Seven Sisters update, market still positive. By the way, we've rolled over to September the 9th, September futures, September for the NASDAQ futures, September for the Dow futures, Russell tonight. We'll be using September numbers. Currently, the price is 60.42, the current price. If you look through the numbers, you see the DAX is good, gold is good, crude is up about 3%. By the way, I'm planning on doing a futures trade on crude oil tomorrow. I got a good one. I've been waiting on it all year. So come prepared for training. And the training will occur when? Tomorrow night at 7. Bonds are going to fight their way back and go up in value. Probabilities. Monday's good, Tuesday's good, Wednesday's good, Thursday's a holiday, and Friday's weak. That's the way the week does. News. If you look at news now, okay, for the week, we don't have a lot of news. Got the crude oil news coming out. That'll be on Wednesday. But this week, you got retail sales tomorrow and FOMC meeting. Looks like it's going to be Wednesday, the press conference. That's the date you got to focus in on, Wednesday afternoon. The Fed meeting. G7 summit this week also. My 10 tickers, here's what I got outlined. I got 9 if the market goes up, 1 if the market goes down. Using the diamond as a short if we drop. There's my numbers if we go higher and what I'd be looking for if we did go higher. I'm looking at Palantir right now. It looks like it's approaching my number. NVIDIA, it's looking good. CoreWeave looking good. Got three on the mark right now. How about that? Let's see how they work out. Let's revisit our recent trade results at DTI. We look at May and June have been very special. And you got to say, why is that? Why is it so good? Well, we have a process. The process starts tonight. And because of that, we're able to do what we need to do, okay? Which is get on the right side of the market. There's page 1. I know a lot of you made these trades. Page 2, even more good trades. Page 3, couple losses, but no big deal. Page 4, 1 loss and another strong close to the month there in May. What have we done in June is the question you might ask. May had 44 total trades, 41 winners, 3 losers, 93% accuracy. And in June, we kept it going. Look at that. Page 1, 100% correct. Page 2, another 100% correct. We've had 19 trades, all of them winners. We got a couple open out there that we put on Friday. And hey, I'm feeling pretty good. We'll see how it works out. Next week, we have futures rollover on Monday. That's happening tonight. Quarterly expiration on Friday and a Fed meeting on Wednesday. That's the big events of the week. Let me repeat once again what I said earlier. Now's the time to lower your risk, appetite, and play it cautious. Be patient for the next great opportunity, which will come. I think it's going to come pretty quick because I think we're narrowing in on what I hope to be word that the big, beautiful bill will pass. And we'll go into the end of June. Looking forward to that on July the 4th. No, they'll be open, Donna. TNT is a great way to stay on the right side of the market each day. How many people here are members of TNT? Let me ask that question. How many people are members Well, it's somebody said, how much money do we make all that? Well, if you put 1,000 up, just multiply it times the percentage. Put 5,000 up, multiply that. You can do the math, but it was sure very positive. Now, TNT is something that if you like 10 tickers, there's no reason not to be part of it. Barry says, I'm a VIP in TNT. Way to go, Barry. But TNT is where a lot of focus will happen, so pay attention. We have a sunrise signal, comes out at 8:10 inside TNT. There it is. Recent sunrise ticker, simple. It comes out about 10 in the morning. You get an early start on your day. Take a look, make it pay. Tells you where the big bullish or bearish going into the day. Correction mode, that move that we saw where the market dropped was called by sunrise. Nice to know it early. It's a simple process. You got to learn the process, repeat the process. Markets, I always say, never wait on anyone, but the early riser finds the opportunity for most people to even get out of bed. In the morning at 5 o'clock, I will post what I call the day's trades. Mornings in TNT. If you look, we had a news conference, market was surging. We went to TQQ paid. How many people like the trades we're doing on TQQ? How many people like that we do there? Low risk, high probability, pretty good trades, aren't they? Yeah, I love it myself. AMD, we called that move there. It's now about 117. There's an image of MTI, got you long, kept you in. Like getting the early paper being in TNT. The reference bars lead the way inside there, and I'll give you analysis. I have Chuck helping me in the morning as we lay out the strategies. Pretty good combination. Here's some more TNT posted from a typical morning. I have a magic 5. You know, you like the top 10. Well, I come out with a magic 5 and give you information that's going to make you money. Look where I got along NVIDIA, 122, AMD, MU, TQQ. I give a pivot number early that you can use. Numbers are there, and it's pretty simple, really. Nothing's complicated about becoming a member. You sign up, you're instantly brought in. Tomorrow morning, we kick it off at 5 o'clock. And with the new option service that I added to it with the 10 tickers, it made this a real no-brainer. I was talking about there about how we could have a golden age. 10% a week on that one. That was AMD. Patience always pays. I talk about the breakout of futures before we went up to 61.20. Wouldn't you like to get in at 5,700 versus 6,100? That's just what we do. He also, I like it for research. If I want to look at numbers, Chuck posts the reference bars in there where we can go back and pull numbers and say, okay, hey, we're above 58, 51 on that particular reference bar at that particular time. We ought to be long. Does everybody see that? The high there. All the way to NVIDIA, above 122, we ought to be long. Or Apple, we ought to be short. Let me ask this again. Would you pay $200 a month to get all that handed to you on a silver platter? How many people would do that? $200 do that. Rob, great question. I plan on, okay, I plan on when those 10 tickers I gave you tonight strike, the probability is good. I'm going to do option plays and post it in there. That's how it's going to work. Straightforward and how to do it. 24-hour coverage on the market. This is your 24-hour market with me. Claire said, well, she's trying to understand our approach, seeing all these wins. The Magic 5 paid her $6,919. That's a pretty good bet, isn't it? Put up $200 for 30 days and get that kind of advice. I think that's pretty good. Way to go, Claire. The tickets are great. We have 4 levels of membership. Select your membership below, right there. That's what's done on the ticket, if you take a look at that. You save money if you want to buy a year's worth, or you can just come in for $200. Get joined and make it happen. Call 904-706-3532. And with a holiday, you'll see the advantage being in TNT. Todd says, you better get TNT. Tom's going to wake up one day and realize what he's got here in value. Well, it's my way of reaching out and touching you without a whole bunch of people between me and you to get it. Thank you, Rob. Any questions before we close it down and get ready to start our trading week? So far tonight, I've laid out my 10 tickers, my prices, what I will do. If diamond breaks down, I'll show you how to do a short. NVIDIA goes higher, I'll show you how to use options. All that will be demonstrated with the 10 tickers as they hit. Typically, they hit pretty regular, 3 out of 5. The 10 tickers are posted in here. You just have to go back and look at it. It's in this recording. They'll publish it. I think they'll get it out to you pretty quick. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go have a great week. So, I'm going to say the following. It's like I always say. I'm going to see you on the flip side. Thank you for being here. Take this plan, use it. If you really like to grow your account, I think we're your guys. So have a good night. Be ready to go starting tomorrow.